you upright and grow tall with good posture. So 3 main zones of support I want you to think about are the floor, the surface you're sitting on, usually a chair, and then a third optional one is a desk, if there is one present. Okay, so if we think about, I need you to turn this way a little bit towards the camera, a little more. If we think about the floor and we think about support, we want to feel basically grounded through the floor. So we're going to put our feet shoulder width apart, about. We want our knees stacked over top of our ankles, so we're going to move forward a little bit, roughly. And then you want to feel as though you're grounding into the floor from here. So the way I like to think about this is 4 pillars through the feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, putting even pressure through those pillars, and then kind of just letting the toes kind of grow long, almost like roots of a tree. So feeling that support, go ahead and try that. Okay. You'll notice that you automatically sit taller when you have that support. Often people are sitting in chairs and their feet are dangling. Try that. Yeah, and see what happens to the posture above when you don't have that support. So back to feeling support from the floor and grounding from there. The next zone of support you want to think about is the chair that you're sitting on. And just turn your body this way a little bit. So from here, you want to have firm support, firm contact with the chair and with your sit bones. So basically, I need you to slide this way a little bit because you're not quite firm. So your whole body shift towards the side on the chair. Nope, keep going. Come this way. There you go. Do you feel like your sit bones are on the chair?
It did before.
Scooch forward a little bit more. It just wasn't even on both sides, okay. Which they probably can't see anyways. So your sit bones are the hard, they're called your ischial tuberosities. They are basically right at the bottom of your pelvis where your hamstrings come up and insert. So they're pretty far down. So you basically want to feel contact between the ischial tuberosities and your chair. And some people have a hard time finding their sit bones. If you do, you can slide your hands underneath. Go ahead and do that, both sides. And just feel for the bony prominence there. And then from there, you can rock your pelvis forward and backwards. And this is helping you find a neutral pelvis. So you go all the way forwards, all the way back until you feel the spot that's halfway between for you. So a little bit more. And when you get to that spot that's halfway between, you should feel the most contact between those sit bones and the chair. So from there, you can see it automatically allows you to upright, and it's less work for your muscles and ligaments to sit with good posture from this position. So putting that together, feeling support through the feet, all four pillars, knees stacked over top of ankles. The knee should sit below the hips. If your chair is adjustable, you can put it at a comfortable height, which this one is. And then from there, you can upright. So now, if we add that third zone of support, you can turn this way and come up towards your desk. And same thing, feet, think about your feet position, think about your the position on your chair. And then from there, you want your elbows to rest kind of comfortable beside your body. And then your forearms should be roughly parallel to the floor. So from there, you can feel support through the hands or the forearms if that's easier. Just whatever you're using to type on or mouse on. And from there, you can kind of ground down into the table a little bit and allow your spine to upright more. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So tying that all together, feel the zone of support through the feet and the floor, the chair and the desk. And And then from there, we want to remember to relax our shoulders down, open through the chest slightly, and then breathe into the diaphragm. Good, so when you inhale, you should feel some expanding this way and all the way around the diaphragm. Perfect. So try and check in with your body every 20 minutes. See if you're using those zones of support. Make sure you're relaxed through the shoulders, you're open through the chest, and you're breathing into the diaphragm.